In this video, we'll be taking a look at two NHL games happening on February 20th, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these two NHL games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like access to our exclusive betting picks where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 15 betting picks a day and more, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Now let's get started. New York Rangers versus Ottawa Senators. The New York Rangers face the Ottawa Senators with both teams heading in opposite directions this season. The Rangers have won 31 of their 49 games, while the Senators have won only 18 of their 48 games this season. The Rangers are looking to leap into first place in the Metropolitan Division, while the Senators are hoping to make up ground in the Atlantic Division. And the upcoming game should be a great one as a result. The Ottawa Senators get set to host the New York Rangers with an overall record of 18-25-4. This mark places them 6th in the Atlantic Division. Through 47 games, the Senators have scored 127 goals, giving them an average of 2.68. This output gives them a rank of 27th among NHL teams. On defense, Ottawa is the 21st ranked unit, giving up 3.19 goals per contest. So far, the Senators have played the toughest schedule in the league, and when taking into account Ottawa's scoring margin relative to the quality of their competition, they come in with a power ranking of 21st in the NHL. Coming into this game, the Ottawa Senators' leader in points is Brady Tkachuk. In Ottawa's 47 games, he has come up with 16 goals and 20 assists. He has scored his goals on a shooting percentage of 10.1%. The team's top overall goal scorer is Joshua Norris. Of his 18 goals, 39% have come during power play time. While on the ice, his offensive production has led to a plus-minus rating of +2. Ottawa's top goalie is Anton Forsberg, who is giving up an average of 2.78 goals per game. In his 22 games played, he has turned in 12 quality starts, giving him a quality start percentage above the league average. The New York Rangers come into this road contest with an overall record of 31-13-5. Through 49 games, the Rangers are 3rd in the Metropolitan Division. On the season, they have found the net 149 times, good for a rank of 15th among NHL teams. Heading into the game, New York is the 4th ranked defensive team, allowing opponents to score at an average rate of 2.53 goals per game. So far, the Rangers have a strength of schedule rating of 21st in the league. When diving into their opponent-adjusted scoring margin, they come into this game as the 10th-ranked team in the NHL. Coming into this game, the New York Rangers' leader in points is Artemi Panarin. In his team's 49 games, he has come up with 13 goals and 40 assists. He has scored his goals on a shooting percentage of 11.4%. While on the ice, his offensive production has led to a plus-minus rating of +1. The team's top overall goal scorer is Chris Kreider. Of his 33 goals, 52% have come during power play time. New York's top goalie is Igor Shesterkin, who is giving up an average of 2.05 goals per game. In his 31 games played, he has turned in 24 quality starts, giving him a quality start percentage above the league average. In New York's 49 games, they have an above .500 record against the spread, going 27-18. So far, the Rangers have been a good bet on the road as they have covered in 14 of their 25 road games. On the season, the New York Rangers have a per-game scoring differential of 0.47. Even when playing at home, the team is winning games by an average margin of 0.12 goals. Heading into their game with the Ottawa Senators, the Rangers have a 3-2 record over their past 5 contests. In these games, they have scored 14 goals, accounting for 56% of the overall scoring. Over this stretch, the team has managed to play above .500 hockey, despite scoring more than their average of 2.53 goals per game. Just 2 times. The Senators have looked promising in recent games and look to pull off the upset at home and provide great odds in the process. The problem is that the Senators are facing a Rangers team that can find favorable matchups on both ends of the ice. The Rangers should pile on the goals with Chris Kreider, Artemi Panarin, and the rest of the forward unit carrying the puck into the offensive zone and creating open shots with great passes near the net. The Rangers should also limit the Senators' top-heavy offense with Adam Fox, Ryan Lindgren, and the rest of the defensive unit creating turnovers in the defensive zone and limiting shots on the net. allowing goaltender Igor Shesterkin to make plenty of easy saves. The New York Rangers money line is our full game side pick. The Senators have struggled defensively, making it easy to think that the upcoming game will be a high-scoring one. However, the Rangers have a great defense, and both defensive units look to step up and control this game against two struggling offenses. The Senators should limit the Rangers' offense with Artem Zub, Nick Holden, and the rest of the defensive unit, creating turnovers in the defensive zone and limiting shots on the net. The Rangers, meanwhile, should eliminate and potentially shut out the Senators' struggling offense with Adam Fox, Ryan Lindgren, K'Andre Miller, and the rest of the defensive unit forcing turnovers in the neutral zone and defensive zone alike, while Igor Shesterkin blanks the Senators' shots on the net. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Buffalo Sabres versus Columbus Blue Jackets. It's a battle of Eastern Conference teams on the outside looking in with regard to the playoff picture in the Buckeye State. The Buffalo Sabres are on the road as they make the trip to face the Columbus Blue Jackets Sunday evening. Buffalo was at home against Colorado Saturday afternoon, losing 5-3. In their previous contest, so they are playing the second game of a back-to-back situation here. Columbus rolled to a 7-4 victory on the road over Chicago Thursday night in their previous game. In the last 10 meetings between the teams, the Blue Jackets hold a 6-2 mark and took both meetings this season. That includes a 7-4 win on November 22, 2021 and a 4-3 overtime win on February 10th, with both meetings coming in Buffalo. The Buffalo Sabres come into this road contest with an overall record of 16-25-8. Through 49 games, the Sabres are 6th in the Atlantic Division. On the season, they have found the net 132 times, good for a rank of 23rd among NHL teams. Heading into the game, Buffalo is the 24th ranked defensive team, allowing opponents to score at an average rate of 3.45 goals per game. So far, the Sabres have a strength of schedule rating of 31st in the league. When diving into their opponent-adjusted scoring margin, they come into this game as the 29th ranked team in the NHL. The Columbus Blue Jackets get set to host the Buffalo Sabres with an overall record of 24-23-1. This mark places them 5th in the Metropolitan Division. Through 48 games, the Blue Jackets have scored 156 goals, giving them an average of 3.19. This output gives them a rank of 13th among NHL teams. On defense, Columbus is the 28th ranked unit, giving up 3.67 goals per contest. So far, the Blue Jackets have played the 20th toughest schedule in the league, and when taking into account Columbus's scoring margin relative to the quality of their competition, they come in with a power ranking of 24th in the NHL. Through 48 games, the Columbus Blue Jackets goal and overall scoring leader is Boone Jenner, with 37 points. He has reached his mark of 20 goals on a shooting percentage of 15.4%. So far, 35% of his goals have come during power play time. Behind him is Jakub Voracek, who has 31 assists to go along with his 2 goals. However, when on the ice, the Blue Jackets are -8 in scoring differential. Columbus's top goalie is Elvis Merzlikins, who is giving up an average of 3.42 goals per game. In his 32 games played, he has come up with a quality start just 45% of the time. Buffalo is playing the second game of a back-to-back situation here, and that is bound to take a toll on the Sabres at this point. The Sabres have struggled with keeping the puck out of their own net, and that could prove problematic against a Columbus team that is coming off 7 goals in their win over Chicago. We've seen Columbus tally 11 goals in the first 2 meetings against Buffalo this season. With this being the 3rd game in 4 nights for the Sabres, one has to think that fatigue is going to take a toll here. The Columbus Blue Jackets money line is our full game side pick. Through 47 games, the Buffalo Sabres goal and overall scoring leader is Jeff Skinner with 34 points. He has reached his mark of 20 goals on a shooting percentage of 13.6%. So far, 15% of his goals have come during power play time. Behind him is Tage Thompson, who has 18 assists to go along with his 16 goals. However, when on the ice, the Sabres are -6 in scoring differential. Buffalo's top goalie is Craig Anderson, who is giving up an average of 2.6 goals per game. In his 10 games played, he has turned in 6 quality starts, giving him a quality start percentage above the league average. Buffalo has seen the under post a 24-22-3 mark on the season despite a goaltending pairing of Anderson and Dustin Tokarski. The Sabres have slumped on both ends of the ice after their strong start, and the team has to try and find a way to turn things around. Buffalo sees an average of 6.1 goals per game, a number that drops down to 5.96 goals per game in their road contests. Columbus has seen the overhit in 31 of their 48 games, with 2 pushes in relation to the total this season entering Sunday's contest. The Blue Jackets see an average total of 6.85 goals per game overall, though that number trends down to an average of 6.7 goals on home ice this season. We've seen the first two meetings this season go over the total. Both teams have struggled to keep the puck out of the net. Buffalo ranks 27th in goals against per game, 31st in shots against per game, and 24th in opponent shooting percentage and save percentage. The Blue Jackets rank 30th in goals against per game, last shots against per game, and 27th in opponent shooting percentage and save percentage. Columbus ranks 13th in goals per game, and they have scored 4 goals or more in 6 out of the last 8 games. Buffalo is averaging 3 and Columbus is averaging 3.6 goals per game over the last 10 meetings between these two teams. This will be a higher scoring game, so over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.